Hello everyone, and welcome to a new tutorial video from Easy Accounting. Today I am going to show you how to add a sales invoice, and how to make a sales return as well. First, let's go and assign a sales representative to the client we want to make this invoice for. Let's check our employees list. We have 2 employees from admin department. It makes sense to add a new employee from the sales department. Here I will add quickly the required information. Once I have this employee saved, I will go to the Customers module, click on Transactions. In the above menu, in Sales Operations, I will select a sales representative. As you can see, no sales representative has been added yet. So, let's do it by clicking on Sales Representative Operations. Now we select Add Sales Representative, and we choose our salesperson's name from the list. Notice that all our employees are appearing in this list. Once done, we will have that employee added to our list here. If we click on Customers, we will be able to see the customers assigned to this salesperson. If we click on Delete, we will only delete this employee from a sales representative. He will remain in the employees list as you can see here. We can always go back and add the same employee or another employee. Now let's assign this sales representative to a customer. Let's go to our customers list. In the Action button, click on Edit, then you can see here Assign a sales representative. Click on the list and you can choose one. Now we save, and let's make our sales invoice. From the menu above, in Sales Operations, we select Sales Invoices. This will take us to our Sales Invoices list. In Sales Invoice Operation, we select Add Sales Invoice. Let's choose the customer to whom we assigned a sales representative. As you can see, the name of the salesperson will be automatically added. When we select Payment Terms, our due date gets calculated based on the invoice date selected above. You can add a customer reference if applicable, like the purchase order number, and you can also attach the customer order document to this invoice. Same as the quotation, an invoice can have a mix of items, services, and accounts if required. So we select here an item. The location from where the stock will be taken is mandatory in the case of an inventory item. Here we can see the quantity we have in the selected location. Let's enter the quantity to sale, the selling price, and we must select a tax category. Let's add a discount as well. Once done, all the totals will be instantly calculated. We can add a note if required. And we can edit our sales terms and conditions. Now that all is done, let's save this invoice. In the invoice list, we can already see that the salesperson's name is added. We can view the invoice, create a sales return, print a delivery note, or cancel the invoice. Once an invoice is done, it cannot be edited. But we can cancel it and make a new one. A delivery note is created for all the sales invoices that have inventory items. In the delivery note, all the information is as per our invoice details, with a list of items being delivered, description, and quantity. We can download this delivery note as a PDF document, and we can print it as well. Also, here you can find a list of all the previously created delivery notes. Let's go back to our sales invoice, Click on View and you can see the sales invoice that can also be downloaded as a PDF file and printed. Now, let's make a sales return for this invoice that we just created. We notice here that all the information is already displayed. We can add a customer reference number for this sales return. We can attach the customer return document or any related document. In the product line, we will notice that the location from where this item was delivered is already been selected. We can see the invoiced quantity for this item, the quantity returned in case there was another sales return for this invoice, and the quantity to be returned. The system here selects the maximum quantity to be returned, which is equal to the invoice quantity. This quantity cannot be more than the invoiced quantity. So let's put the quantity to be returned, add a reason for the return, then save. Here is our sales return is added. We can click on View to check the information. If we require to edit this sales return, we will see that all the information we entered is there, but the quantities are reset to the original, so please be careful and do not just save it without double-checking the quantities to return. If we have a different sales return for this invoice, we will see the quantity here and it will be adjusted. As mentioned before, the quantity to return cannot be more than the invoiced quantity. The system will not accept it. So let's make the quantity 3 and save the changes. If we check our invoice, we will see that the return amount is appearing, and the outstanding amount is also calculated accordingly. Let's make a second sales return for the same invoice. Here we can now see that the previously returned quantity is being accounted for, and the maximum to be returned now is 7 pieces only. So let's return one item, add the reason for this return, a customer reference, and then save. Our second sales return is added as well. If we check our invoice records now, we will see that all the returned amounts are added, and the outstanding balance is also calculated. This is all for now, and I hope to see you again in a new tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss our new videos. Have a wonderful day.